Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please remember to take what resonates and toss the rest. Okay. Three of Cups, the Fool, and the Queen of Cups. Right off the bat. So, a celebration or celebration of a new beginning for a Queen of Cups. This looks like a positive reading already. Cool. Pisces, I feel like you're leveling up. You have moved on from the devil. You've blocked it. You've blocked some sort of toxic energy. You've leveled up. That's the challenge. Is that white dove. Ooh. Yeah, we're not taking all that. So lying to yourself about possibly some sort of jealousy of a King of Wands. Could be a Sagittarius, but somebody's definitely jealous of your. They're lying to you. So whatever they're lying to you about, it's because of your intuition. You know what this is. Eight of Swords. They tried to get you stuck in your head, stressed out over a truth, but that's over. You got the Ten of Cups coming your way. But there's some sort of abracadabra, maybe a witch or something here, maybe even in your family, that's trying to keep you stuck. But you're leveling up. You're leveling up past this. Possibly a family situation, and they're stressing because of your star, because of your healing. Immediate future, Three of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. So some sort of collaboration you might have been waiting on. Man, cards don't want to stay in my hand today. The Death card. This collaboration's over with because of justice, because it was a lie. This is like some scammer trying to get you to fall for some sort of collaboration so they can get a spot in your life. Libra energy. But that's over. Scorpio energy. Somebody wants you to work with them, because they know that whatever they tried to take from you in the past is going to be taken from them. So they feel like if they can get you to go along with it, then they'll be able to avoid the karma. I don't suggest you take them up on it, because the illusion's been broken. And you have released this burden and bought your stairway to heaven. You didn't buy it with physical money. You bought it with your level up. Taurus energy. You could be in your North Node. Somebody tried to get you in your South Node, which is... Okay, so North Node would be Taurus. South Node would be Scorpio. That illusion has been broken. And you're not participating. Wow. So somebody's desperate and not wanting this to be over, but they don't have any choice but to accept it. Yeah. So everybody fighting over the swing. So expect for all these people to maybe come at you with all these. They want to take your money. They want to leave you out in the cold. Or they left you out in the cold. There's no new beginning here, and an investment failed. The investment to hurt you failed. Your ships are coming in, Empress. And you do not see, I feel like you're not seeing it just yet. But I feel like it's coming. Libra season. I don't know what that means, but Libra season. When is that? The end of Leo, Virgo, Libra. So that would be the end of September, beginning of October. Yeah. So whoever these people are that wanted to take your house, they wanted to win at all costs, they're not going to be able to do it. I don't know how my cards got all turned around here, because they were all upright. Like I said, some kind of abracadabra, some kind of manipulation to try to get you to give up your stability. But you left that behind. What is the outside influence? Somebody tried to manipulate you, but you stood in your power and you didn't allow this manipulation to happen. Virgo energy. So hiding out from the world, hiding from the confusion. Going within instead of without, and finding your power inside yourself in the world of chaos, which is the Two of Swords. Hopes and fears. Ten of Swords. Six. So the past wanted to hang on to something that belonged to you. They wanted to hang on to you, period. But that is over. They were hoping that you wouldn't find out about this betrayal from the past. But you did. You found out. That's why you're able to move on into the Nine of Pentacles all by yourself. And I feel like you are in solitude. There's some sort of solitude energy here that's keeping you from engaging in the confusion of whatever this energy is. This Five of Wands. Hey, you're taking a break from the fight. So someone wanted to put you to rest in the Five of Swords, but it's like you're shining a big fat spotlight on it just by not engaging, by hiding away from it and letting it all unfold on its own. So all these other people are fighting over your new beginning when it doesn't even belong to them in the world. Okay, so what goes around comes around. And I feel like a King of Pentacles wants to make an investment in you because they want to overpower the Emperor. This is somebody who's trying to confuse you on purpose. They're trying to make you believe that they're the Emperor and they're just a King of Pentacles. Trying to make you believe that they are your perfect match, but there's somebody else in their energy. King of Cups. I feel like this person doesn't know what they want. They're like they go both ways type energy. Something has to do with your work, but that isn't the way a contract works. They either are on board or they're not. They have to fully invest in you, or they have to go their own way. You can go your own way, because you're the Empress High Priestess. Like I said, this person wants your help. So basically, they're pretending to be something that they're not, which is an emperor, which embodies all four kings. And there's the King of Wands. So they want you to be attracted to them. They want you to go after them because they know you're an empress. They know you embody all four queens. When they engaged with a Queen of Wands or somebody who they built a family with, and it wasn't there. But they want you to work with them and their other person, because their other person, they're in a financial situation with them, and it's very painful because of what they chose in the past. Six of Cups. Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. So this person has to offer you something in order to avoid some sort of karma. They're not going to be able to. They're under some kind of delusion by this Queen of Wands. And they found out that these cups are empty. They're just full of lies and full of castles in the sky. So they want to take a leap of faith towards you and your star and your healing energy. I feel like this is somebody who wants you to heal them, or to heal a collective, because there's a group effort here. What is this Death card? Somebody wants to end your new beginning by making you compete with a whole bunch of other people for the same position. I feel like it's their counterpart, the person that they got themselves involved with, that turned out to be a dud. They're not getting anywhere with that person. So they want you to compete for them, because they think they're an emperor and they're a King of Wands, King of Pentacles. They might have money, they might have looks, but that's all they got. Five of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Chariot. Damn. So all of these people are staring at you, Pisces. They're all talking about you. They're all trying to compete with you. And Pisces don't compete, so y'all need to get a clue. To try to come in and start something up with you. Like I said, and their counterpart is watching all of this. Watching it. And pissed off because they're not part of it. They're included because they don't have any choice, because this person looks like they married them or moved in with them. You're going to hear from this person who admires your integrity and is definitely stalking you online. And I'm getting online. They're stalking you online. So if you have a platform, or if you're just out there and about, oh, their person is pissed. They could be leaving nasty comments in your comments section, because justice is here. You walked away from a lover, or they're walking away from a lover because of justice. This could be a legal situation. They know that they have to drop this in order to come towards you. And there's a nasty fight taking place in the immediate future because of it. I just got hot all over. I must be speaking some serious truth. What is this Hermit card? Is the outside influence. Somebody's hiding something from another person. Four of Swords, the Empress, and the Three of Wands. You're taking a break. You're getting your crown. Yep. Yep. Sticking to your truth. You have a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Pentacles competing with you because they're both got their feelings hurt, because you were the one. You were the one that was picked. out of all these 5 wands. This competition. Why? Because you didn't compete. Because you know who you are. And you've cut out anything that doesn't serve you. Knight of Wands. Page of Cups. 3 of Wands. You have cut out the things that don't bring you peace. This Knight of Wands thinks they're going to have a brand new beginning, and you're not going to leave them out in the cold because they look good. Like I said, they got money, they look good, they think they run. Everybody wants to rule the world. But there is only one match for the Empress, and that's the Emperor. You cannot embody only two kings and come towards an Empress. She will shoot you down. She will not engage. This Empress knows what's coming. They want to take your money. They want to take anything they can from you. But this is about to be over for the devil. And they know it. They're upset about it. And I feel like it's these other people involved. They know that this is about over. That this has to fully come into a culmination. This has to fully manifest now. And I feel like within the next couple of months, I think September is going to be a big month. And by October, this will be over. Any kind of 5 of Wands energy. It's like everybody's like crabs in a barrel. Everybody trying to climb over the other one to try to get out. And whoever is the one who did the betraying or tried to cause a painful permanent ending for you is going to lose. You're going to get this beginning. You're going to get this new financial beginning. Whether anybody likes it or not. Especially this Queen of Wands who doesn't want to be left out in the cold that's been blocked. Like I said, they look good, but they ain't got the backup. Because this is transforming into the 10 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment for the Empress. Because of standing in her truth. So whoever you are, King of Pentacles, male or female, Queen of Pentacles, male or female, you're not gonna beat the Empress out of their destiny. No matter how many times you betray them, no matter how much competition you throw at them, they are simply going to cut you off and take a break. They're going to take a break from whatever illusion this is because they don't believe it's the 10 of Cups. The firm foundation is what leads to what's leading to the crown chakra through the shadow. You must make friends with your shadow. You must balance out the dark and the light in order to be able to move in to a lighter situation where there is spiritual union, partnerships and alliances to triumph with harmony. So you can rejoice in celebration and stand your ground and then take a break. Because there is the Emperor coming in through your will and your creativity. Not saying there won't be any obstacles and challenges, but you will see them coming with your third eye. I'm getting that song. What is that song? If you open your heart, your mind to me, you won't rely on open eyes to see the walls you built within come tumbling down on a new one world again. Silent lucidity. And I feel like that is where the Empress is sitting right now, and she's not allowing anything that isn't of her highest good in her energy. Period. Otherwise, it can stand in the back and wait in line. Courthouse, main mail. Somebody ain't gonna make it. Alright? And I feel like that's they came against an empress so hard that they are facing definitely some sort of painful. They're fighting it. They're fighting it. They're fighting this ending. Because a family member or family members kept you hidden. And you worked for this. You worked for this distant horizon that's coming in. And like I said, it starts now. And I feel like it will culminate through September, August and September. And then by October, this fight will be over. It'll be over as fast as it started. Nobody's going to be able to defeat you as long as you're standing in your power. And your loving, kind energy is what defeats these dark little things. Yeah, madness. Somebody's really, really mad because you're not budging here. Unspeakable, ancient, and chaos. I told you, you stay still during the chaos because there's going to be a lot of breaking up, a lot of separations, walking away, and endings due to depravity. Staying on your own is a roll of the dice. Be careful with this. Alcohol. I don't know why, but I feel like that will stop divine timing and this encounter or this chance meeting that's supposed to happen. There's somebody who wants you to heal them, and they're a very powerful person. So that's what they're losing. This could be an immortal. Somebody who has engaged in immortality through depravity, which means, and I ain't even going to go into it because y'all are seeing it on the news, and I don't even want to talk about it. But they treat people like trash, like they could just throw them away, and they have to pay for that. And Pisces, you can forgive them, but you cannot save them from that. Okay? As much as I would like to say that we could save the world, you can't save them from the depravity that they engaged in, which to me is sacrifice. Oh yeah, there's definitely way too many people involved here. And somebody who's married, but I think they're getting a divorce because you're making healthy choices in love and life. You're not falling into the snake pit. That is the other woman who seduced your person into believing that they were their person, but they weren't. That is over. Coffin and the Grim Reaper. Somebody's they gained immortality through depravity, through madness. But now the roles will be flipped and you will receive your crown through standing in your integrity. And that's what I suggest. Stay in your integrity, Pisces. Do not allow these people to knock you off your square and get you in a desperate situation because of their Five of Wands and their unaliving spells and everything else that they're trying to do to you. Stay in your hermit energy, and your chariot shall ride again. You will drive your own chariot through silent lucidity. That starts out with hush now, don't you cry. Wipe away the teardrops from your eyes. You might be safe in bed. It was all a bad dream spinning in your head. The mind tricked you to feel the pain of someone close to you leaving the game of life. Here it is, another chance. Wide awake, you face the day. The dream is over, or has it just begun? You have to decide that with Grace and Gaia. So the mother is calling. That is the Empress. All right, let's see what it says. $155. Big changes on the horizon. This is a changing of the guard for the divine feminine and the mother energy. Let me read this to you, because I do believe it's relevant to this reading. It says, have courage to stand up for what you believe in your heart to be true. The dragon Gaia is the earth keeper and carries Gaia's ancient knowledge deep within her. This is one of the oldest dragons yet to come to Earth. I am the etheric body of your planet. I urge you to protect her and all who dwell upon her. I will guide you. Yeah, even your haters, Pisces. This is the mother energy. It's the protection energy. It's the reception, but it's also the protection. Into restoring balance. What is done cannot be undone. And alas, some things are gone forever. Have courage to stand up for what you believe in your heart to be true, and I will stand with you. You can be that change. Call upon her support when you are working on a new project and need to anchor its energy fully. You can invoke her wisdom with any form of group work when any form of group work is taking place, to anchor the collective vibration to the planet, even if you got to do it by yourself. Make use of her grounding energy. She is also here now to help ground the frequencies of the fifth dimension and above, which are coming into our consciousness. She will guide us when we are ready to reignite the light of the Earth's grids. The deep healing this invokes will help Gaia and us as humans to build peace on Earth and a future that is sustainable. Alright? Wow. That was a pretty intense message. Don't let this depravity and this trash fool you, Pisces. You're here for a bigger job than any of these people gave you credit for. Stand your ground. Be present. And be that mother energy. Put your hand to the ground. Put your feet to the ground. Ground. And make sure that you know where you stand. Because when you hold true to what is and who you are, you're doing it for an entire collective, not just yourself. Alright? Well, those are your messages, my baby sharks. I love you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.